Hey, rat cats and cool kitties. My name is Linda Graves, the master of past and present, and I am here today to tell you about the spirit that's beside you. Do you have a watcher? Maybe not a proverbial one of the first 20 angels, but you do definitely have a watcher, and some of you actually have one of those watchers out there too, but that's a more specific thing. What we're going to do, though, is all of us, my dark and lovely souls, have spirits about us. Some spirits decide to watch over us, whether we like it or not. Your spirit is really worried about you because I keep trying to shuffle my cards, but it keeps going to the tower at the bottom. I believe you've gone through some kind of tower moment in your life, and your spirit has some insight for you. I'm going to draw a couple cards so that we can kind of figure out what that is. Now, your guardian spirit, is he a demon? Is he an angel? I don't know. It doesn't matter. What the spirit wants you to know, though, is this spirit is beneficial towards you. The spirit wants you to have your best intents. And it needs to tell you something because it's been walking beside you. Like the Footsteps poem. It's not footsteps, it's footprints. Sorry. It's like that. You got this spirit with you. You might not always know they're there, but they're there. What do they want you to know? The world. I like the world. That's a good card. Six of Swords. 10 of Cups. My dark and lovely soul, we have to end chapters in our lives to begin other ones. Your spirit kind of, is it a job? Is it a relationship? My dark and lovely souls, I read for a lot of different people, so it's going to resonate in different ways. But again, this might be the theme for today's readings, is there's a situation you need to move on from. That's the World card is starting a new chapter, right? And we know this because the Six of Swords, this is all about moving on. This leads us to the Ten of Cups, which is this emotional happiness, right? This is actually really good card. So it's time to move on. I mean, it really is. This is the theme for my readings, is moving on. And so often this is something people need to hear, right? We don't want to move on usually, but we need to. That's relationship, jobs, everything. It's a human being's nature, my dark and lovely soul, to get comfortable in the things that we do, right? Since to not burn out. And so when we get comfortable in the things that we do, sometimes it's hard for us to change. But sometimes we need to change. It's our best interest. Sometimes we have to quit the job that we're comfortable in and take the job that's a little scary, because that's going to lead us to better happiness. Sometimes we have to leave the person that we're with, that we've got comfortable with, even though they don't make us happy and they kind of make us miserable, so that we can find the best version of ourselves, so we can find that true love that we're looking for, right? Just got to do it. That's just what it is. And that's what the spirit's with you. Your spirit that walks beside you already knows this. And your spirit isn't quite as tied to you like an emotional factor. Your spirit's absolutely tied to you. You guys have to share like this bond of fate. But they can look at you objectively from the outside. And the vibe I'm getting from them is sitting there and hanging out with you, is they're like, this lady or this gentleman really needs to do something else. I get the, like, you're that person who's sitting at the job under the fluorescent lights, hammering their stapler with the boss, like the guy in Office Space leaning over the cubicle. Or you're the housewife who's sitting doing dishes while just a pig of a human being is sitting in the next room with a spaghetti stained tank top. You don't need to do that. You don't need to sell yourself short. You can go do whatever you want. You are a human being. And since Eve took a bite of that proverbial apple and damned us all for better or for worse, we still have free choice, right? So we might not be immortal in paradise, but we can always make our own choices, right? And that's a pretty powerful thing. You can do what you want to do. You don't have to hold back on that. You don't have to be tethered to another person. You don't have to be tethered to a career. Maybe you go bankrupt. Who cares? We always get our money back. Maybe you lose everything. I've lost everything before, dark and lovely souls, and I got it all back, and then I lost it again. That is how life works. Life is ups and downs, and it's a roller coaster. But if you're willing to take the risk, if you're willing to take the leap, you don't get here. You stay in a bad place. I can't make it up, the devil. You stay chained to a situation that you don't want to be in. And remember, the devil's one of my favorite cards in the book, and it's not just because of me and an evil wizard, is I love the devil because the chains on these people's neck are loose. They can take them off whenever they want to. The illusion is the illusion of control. You don't have that. Your spirit sees it. He hangs out with you all the time. I see it because I'm psychic that way, but you don't see it. The door's always been there, and it's not locked. It's always been there. It's not locked. Go open it. Go check out what's outside. When you do that, oh, heck. What was it? It's the Hobbits, funny things stepping out your door. You never know. I'm not going to try to quote the Hobbits too much. But it's like that. So go step out your door. Find an adventure. Again, this is the theme of my readings I've been doing today, but this really is just that sometimes we got to leave one situation to go to a better situation, no matter how scary it is, no matter how much we don't want to, no matter how comfortable we've come in that situation. Sometimes we just got to move away from that situation. You know what that situation is. And the spirit that walks with you, they know what that situation is too. And they've been walking with you for a while. And the vibe that I get is like, just tell them to go, right? Because you're not happy and you're trying to trick yourself into being happy. But I promise you, when you stop lying to yourself about being happy and move to the place that you can actually be happy, oh my goodness, dark and lovely soul, then you'll actually be happy and it'll be amazing. And that's what your spirit wants you to know. And that's what I want you to do. So go do it. My name is Lenny Graves. You can find me on TikTok and YouTube at The Lenny Graves. And you can find me at Dysfunctional Enlightenment on Facebook and Instagram. If you like the way that I read cards, my dark and lovely souls, get a personal reading at www.thelennygravescom, where I offer personal readings. I do books. I do spells. I got hoodoo. I got voodoo. I got things I ain't even tried. You should definitely check it out as I bang my rings off of the table. My dark and lovely soul, you are amazing. Go be amazing. Start a new chapter. Tell me about it. It's going to be amazing. Live like this. Have the best night.